Hi everyone, this is Robert Williams, and this is my Week 3 Multimedia discussion board. This week I'm going to go over the Notes on a Theory of Organization by Gulick, The Bureaucratic Structure and Personality by Merton, and Government is Different by Appleby. What I found most interesting about Gulick was really his concepts about span of control and one master. I think his theories still work today. Gulick believed that an executive can only have a few direct reports, and these individuals have their own direct reports that kind of funnels down through the organization to the lowest levels. Today's government, a director typically has an assistant director and a deputy director, and below them are typically middle managers and supervisors, and that kind of funnels all the way down to the lower field staff. Another concept that still works today is the one master theory. It really talks about one boss for the individuals, and that as the quote here is, a workman subject to orders for several superiors will be confused, inefficient, and irresponsible. A workman subject to orders from but one superior may be methodical, efficient, and responsible. In my experience in government, I think that it's true. It's difficult for staff to function when they're being told multiple things from more than one person. In Merton's article, he argues that bureaucracies have inherent dysfunctional and pathological elements that make them inefficient in operations. Pressuring staff to conform to rules and being disciplined kind of leads them to becoming robots. And over time, following rules and standard operating procedures lead staff to not taking initiative. So these so-called robots would continue to follow direction until they're told to do something otherwise. I think this can be found in many of the local governments today. However, I feel over the last decade, maybe majority, if not all, organizations are starting to evolve. The new generation of employees are full of ideas. These new employees are bringing a lot of technological advancements to local government, making them more efficient. So what Appleby is saying here in the quote is, in all things other than those that make its own profit, a business concern expects government to be guided by public interest point of view. So really what I think Appleby is talking about in this article is he's really identifying that government really is different from other organizations. One of the main ideas in his theories is that government employees and their actions take into consideration public needs. Every decision that a government leader makes really reflects what the public wants and their desires. I could relate to this, in my own work today, working in a parks department. We develop parks for a community, and the ideas behind the park and the features and amenities are not reflective of what I want. It's reflective of what the community wants. I can't say that this is true today for a lot of businesses, such as Amazon. Amazon, they create a factory or a warehouse located in, whatever city, and they don't really take in consideration the impacts that it has, on the locals. Their only drive and their only desire is profits and what can make them more money, and location is key to that. Well, thank you again for taking the time to listen to my presentation. I appreciate any feedback or comments you may have. Thank you.